Start this all-important matchup tonight, the premier matchup of the evening between the Rams Energizers, Hitters, and the Berger McKnight Trotters. Trotters coming off of 2 losses recently, and I doubt we like to pull back against this Harmonite Hitters team who have won the championship here in St. Kitts. A record 15-16 times, so it's a formidable hill for the Trotters team to climb on a new coaching lineup, and without 1 or 2 key players, the team almost was dismantled by argument after the last game, and it's glad to see they are back under new tutelage. Hope that they will give this tutelage this coaching staff the respect due and the results that we think that the people of McKnight have been asking for. We see key players like Bye Bye and Woogie and the man back from the long suspension, Tamboa Keynes. And Trotters will no doubt be looking to prove a point to tonight here to Hitters, a team which will be losing quite a few players back to the college and the education in just a few. For sure, the 2 twin brothers will be absent from the lineup after August is gone. They'll be back. They'll be traveling to United States, one to play basketball and one to do the talk about Marvin Davis and his brother. So the Davis brothers, one is already left the team because it's only the elder one I see present here tonight. And Coach Brahman is issuing his last minute instructions. But the most important thing for Trotters tonight will be for them to play together and defend stiffly and convert their baskets whenever they get an opportunity. It will be a very well-drilled Hitters team that they'll be coming up here against tonight, and it will take much work on behalf of every molecule of this Trotters team for them to overcome the challenge that is before them to beat Hitters, undefeated in 2007, the champion team, the most disciplined team in the Premier Division, the best drill team, but they can be beaten. With all the vocal support they have, all the skills that they have been displaying on the court over the past 3 weeks or more, they still can be beaten if you have the players who are determined to execute the game plan. As we have Bye Bye back from his 48-point game last game in 42 points in a futile effort up against the Victory Dot Revelers. We see the Teats are smiling on the Trotters bench, wonder how serious they really take this encounter tonight, knowing that without a win tonight, they'll be in a further loss mode in terms of their record. They'll be 4-2, and nobody wants to see a team that has about 3 championships under their belt in Skaba losing their way in this encounter 2007. Both teams now seem to have the lineup on the court. The Trotters team getting some last minute instructions, and the best basketballer pound for pound over the past 2 years returning to the lineup of the McKnight Trotters. There goes the whistle. It's now business time. All the talk and fanfare is over, and it's now down to who could execute the game plan. Hitters, man for man, has the better team to my knowledge. They are much more drilled. They are boasting at least 1 college player, just as Trotters is boasting a college player too. But in terms of the statistics, I think that Hitters has the edge in terms of the players on the court this evening tonight. So it's a toss-up between the 2 college graduates Yao Ming and Woogie. So it's a sight to see now. Two college graduate goes up and the taller one wins the tap, hands it to Hansel Rivan, who makes it good, and hitters have started on the way immediately. So what a challenge there for the Trotters team. Long pass from Woogie over to Bye Bye. By cross court to Tambi. Tambi penetrates all the way. He goes, misses easy. Up goes Kimoff Liebert, and he was fouled in the process of putting it back. He will go to the feature line with 9 minutes and 5 seconds to go in this first quarter. This epic encounter, one which has been watering the mouth of the basketball pundits over the weeks. And it will be Kimo Liebert to get his team off tonight. He shoots, he misses. So it's now still 2-0 in favor of the hitters. As Kimo Liebert prepares to shoot, he does his second. It's excellent, silky feature. So it's 2-1. Another cricket result, but it's 2-1 in team scores. Hezzy shoots from downtown. Bad back it up by the Trotters team. Rebound collected by Marvin. Hands it off to Rivan. Rivan mishandles. Turnover by Trotters. Back turnover again. This is Trotters enjoying the turnover on that time as Hansel Rivan collected a foul that he committed on Hamil Basso, and Trotters will have a chance to increase the lead. Having the lead for the first time this evening on that basket, number 77, Hamil Basso, nicknamed Woogie, will have the chance to increase this lead to a 2-point. Bad miss off the front end of the rim, but he was redeemed by the referee's whistle and have a chance to score a second feature encroachment on the shooting area. Hamil Basso with the ball, number 11, not 77. Shoots now, goes up, and it's good. So it's 4-2 with 9 minutes and 22 seconds to go in this first quarter. As Hezzy handles the ball for the Harmonite Rams hitters. And a good interception there by Barman. After Longman, Longman find Marvin Davis traveling on the baseline, and he was called for his traveling, building up his frequent flying miles. Cut out there by the referee, turn over to the Magnite Trotters. Bye Bye, carrying the point, hand it off to Tambi, back to Bye Bye. Bye Bye, triple threat, cross to Basso, back to Bye Bye. Bye Bye puts it on the floor, goes all the way, throws up garbage, not collected by Dennis. Dennis says he's not a garbage man. He'll have the ball go to the Harmonite hitters. So both teams playing tame, still feeling out each other. As Hezzy crosses the half court now, no pressure on him at all. He bounce pass now, fakes the bump pass, shoot from the top of the key. Rebound collected by Bye Bye. Bye Bye, his long reach, cross over, takes it all the way, and it's good. Schooling the hitters lineup there was Bye Bye. So Trotters enjoying and a 4-point lead now. So it's now a lob pass from Hezzy, catches the base sleeping. There's the big man going to the rim, building up his frequent flying miles. He should know he's not traveling to the United States as yet. So therefore, he cannot try to build up any miles from on land here in St. Kitts. It's another turnover to the Harmonite hitters. To Trotters. Woogie with the ball, under pressure, finds Kimo. Dennis Begpan, back to Woogie. Woogie bounce pass to Tambo Kane, so penetrates, leading drop shot, misses. Big rebound by Yao Ming. Hanley. There goes the point guard. Back to handle Rivan. Rivan back to the point. Marvin Davis shoots. Good penetration from the back there by the big tall Yao Ming, number 5 for the Harmonite hitters. Jeron Norris. Tambo Keynes, bounce pass to Kimo. Kimo goes all the way. He was fouled by Longman, and he will go to the feature line. An excellent move by Kimo, feeling out his way, muscling his way between the big, tall hitters lineup and men, getting the referee's whistle, but not the drop. But he'll have an excellent opportunity to collect these 2 points from the feature line. Shoots his first. It's good. So he's definitely found his range from the feature line. Kimo Liebert, and showing much improvement from the last game that we saw him here at Basketball City. So it's Kimo Liebert with his second feature. He shoots now. Great. This is just what the doctor ordered for Trotters, so them to make every opportunity that they have in order to keep the pressure on the Harmonite Hitters, the defending champions. Hezi with the ball. He's met by Tamboro Keynes. He has to cross over. Back to Longman. Longman will shoot the 15-foot jumper. Garbage collected by Dennis. Dennis works for solid waste. Give it off to Bye-Bye. Bye-Bye penetrates. This is off to Tamboro. But there was a pass that was not on the same sheet with Tamboro Keynes from Bye-Bye, and another turnover to the Harmonite Hitters. Hezi with the ball. For number 7, Marvin Davis, who traveled. Good call by the referee. We saw his foot bubble, and it's another turnover to Trotters. So Hitters not finding the way at all. As Kimo is stripped down low. Good collecting by Tamboro Keynes, who took it all the way, but he too is guilty of traveling. And another turnover. So turnovers seems to be plaguing or having the way in this first 3 minutes in this encounter tonight. With one, hands off to Davis. Davis up on, and it's good. Just as the coach Barman has showed him to do. Tamboro Keynes with the ball. He is called for traveling. And there we see a traveling that most of the spectators here at Basketball City really did not acknowledge. But it's a turnover once more to the Harmonite Hitters. Hezi with the ball. Finally, give to Marvin Davis. Marvin hands it off to Tamboro. Tamboro give it off to Woogie, and Woogie is fouled in the process of doing so. So Trotters really having the measure of the Harmonite Hitters tonight, forcing them to cough up the ball, giving them turnovers. They're not scoring sufficient off of these turnovers, but no doubt they're accepting them gleefully as the one Basso, Hamil Basso, number 11, prepares to shoot his first feature. It does, and it's good, taking Trotters to 9 with 6 minutes and 41 seconds to go in this first half. An easy going affair so long. We don't know how the intensity will increase during the duration of this game, but it's a second feature which is good by Hamil Basso. We hope he plays the game of his life tonight, really, to bring all he has brought from college to bear tonight and give Trotters that all-important victory. There goes the referee whistle for the players to be dressed properly, and a check-in. Long man coming out for Alex. So Alex in, long man out. As Hezi setting up this offense, hands it out to Rivan. Rivan to Davis. David goes all the way to the basket. He was fouled in doing so. He gets some compliments from Rivan and Hezi. He will go to the feature line to take Hitters even closer to this 10 points that Trotters have scored so far in the early goings in this first quarter. Marvin Davis missing his twin brother, and it shows. He has missed also the first feature. So missing his twin brother and missing the feature, they all go together here tonight for Marvin. Number 7. But this might be the last chance we see of him this last game here tonight at Skaba. Shoots, misses both. Big rebound by Flex. Flex his hand off to Marvis. Marvis shows up garbage. Collected by Yang Ming. Yang Ming shows up a shot. It's good. So getting the results finally was Hitters, but not in the way that they initially thought of. Bye-Bye hands it off to Tambi. Tambi cross court to Woogie. Woogie shoots from downtown Spencer Cameron. It's good. It's excellent shooting there, all net. By Woogie, so we really seen a game being developed. Some contest early here tonight. Alex gives back to Hezi. Hezi lobs off to Yao. Yao cross court to Rivan. Rivan cannot get the bounce back. He does now. To Davis, who penetrates, who matched the line. Excellent position there by the referee to see the call, and it will be a turnover against the Harmonite Hitters, as the referee enforcing his authority on the big bad Marvin Davis, who seems to really show some disdain to the referee and his call on that occasion. Inbound pass to the top scorer in last game. Bye-Bye. Hands off to Tamboro Keynes. Off the board. It's good. So Tamboro Keynes, one of the best basketballer pound for pound. It's not boxing, it's basketball here at Skaba in 2007 and over the past years. So ball again down to the post. Inbound pass for the Trotters to Tamboro. Back to Bye-Bye. Cross court to Woogie. Bounce pass to Kimo. Kimo Liebert is guilty of traveling, building up his frequent flyer miles. So the airlines will be happy, the Caribbean will be happy, the Caribbean will be happy. Players are traveling up and down, they are making money. So no one will be really sad with this lot of traveling tonight, especially the business. Defense here by Trotters, they're really working, forcing hitters to think. I love it. A bad pass, there by Flex. And they're not been able to really dictate the way they have been dictating the play for the season so far. Trotters showing that they have a game plan. They're not giving it away inside at all. Spin there by Tambo Keynes. He was fouled, but there was no whistle. The man who could manufacture a point anytime for you. This Tambo Keynes. Out to Bye-Bye. Bye-Bye letting him walk so far. Bye-Bye will go to work on this occasion. Throws up a prayer. Garbage collected by Marvin Davis. And Bye-Bye back on defense. Robbing this man Rivan. Good interception there by Bye-Bye, coming from outside of the court. There goes the referee whistle for infringement. You cannot run back from the outside and automatically being involved in the play. So it's Hansel Rivan for the ball for the Harmonite hitters to inbound. Lobbed it to Marvin Davis. There goes the referee whistle. A foul. 5 seconds call by the DA referee. As Tambo Keynes, lob it to Dennis. Dennis will go all the way. It's good. So Trotters up now 17-6, 8-8. With 4 minutes and 30 seconds to go in this first quarter. Hezzy with the ball on the pressure from Tambo. Hand it off to Flex. Flex mishandles back to Hezzy. Hezzy dribbling on the pressure to Flex. Flex shoots a 10-foot jumper in out. Big rebound by Kimo Liebert. Hand it off to the ever impressive Bye-Bye. Bye-Bye could go all the way. He does, but he hands it off to Tambo Keynes, who tries to fight Bye-Bye after the tall Twin Towers got in his way. And Hansel Rivan takes it all the way to the basket. He was excellent in competing the shot. He will now have the opportunity to score the 3-point play and being effective. The kind of man that Diamond want to really be running in the offense. Hansel Rivan coming forward and carry hitters to the first 10 points for this evening with 3 minutes and 59 seconds to go in this first quarter. So Trotters with the momentum at this moment as the coach Barman enters the court to issue some instructions which is unnecessary at this time to the referees, trying to influence probably the game, as no other coach really will have such authority to go over and really try to influence the cause of the referee, but he has done. And Hansel Rivan will go to the feature line now to shoot his feature. It's now his one and only feature. He shoots now. It's good. So it's now 11-17 with 3 minutes and 59 seconds to go in the game. Trevor Roberts checking into the game. Has the ball now. Cross court to Tambo Keynes. Keynes back to Roberts. Almost picked off to Bye-Bye. Bye-Bye back to Keynes. Keynes fakes the pass. Shoots under pressure. Misses. Big rebound by Hezzy from the back on the weak side. Tip it over to Flex. Flex, not a no-bad handler. Throws a garbage pass. Picked off there by Tambo Keynes. Bye-Bye, who chose the pass to Tambo too fast. Unable to collect it. Not a turnover. Ill-advised for the Trotters team. Hezzy bounce pass to Rivan. Rivan shoots under pressure. No shot. And there we have a foul being called against Yao Ming. Now it's Jaron Morris. Now it's Tambo Keynes with the ball. Turnover against Trotters again. Rivan hand it off to Hezzy. Hezzy up and it's good. So it's now 13-17. 3 minutes and 10 seconds to go in game. Hitters gaining some momentum in his last trips down the court, forcing turnover from Trotters members. Kimo bounce pass to Tambo, who takes it all over. He was bumped in the process of doing so by Flex, and he will go to the feature line because Hitters seems to be in foul trouble now. So for the next 2 minutes and 59 seconds, Trotters will be going to the feature line as long as they are being fouled. The Tamboro Kings, one of the best basketballers pounds for pounds over the past 2 years. Kind of rusty from the feature line. He had been out for the first 5 games through a ban being instilled by the Skaba organization on him. But he has missed both features, unlike the Tamboro Kings we know. So it's now Hitters with 13, going up against Trotters with 17. Rivan to Davis. Davis is stripped. Long pass there to the long and elegant Tamboro Kings, who does well. We know him, a finisher he is. The finisher for this Trotters team, number 7, Tamboro Kings, taking Trotters to 19. So Hezi on the pressure from Tamboro. Cross court to Davis. Davis, number 7, goes all the way, hands it off to Rivan. Rivan shoots a 15-foot jumper. It's good. Off the board. The president of the board, Hansel Rivan, making it good tonight. Maliga cross court being picked off momentarily. Bye-bye with the ball. Bounces off the line. Bye-bye and Dennis not being able to be on the same line. And Coach Barman showing his frustration with his teammates there, with his players there. Marvin Davis showing a lazy reaction to the ball and not really showing that the kind of intensity that Barman needs to see at the present from his players. Cross court pass from Hezi to Rivan. Yao Ming to Rivan. Bounce pass inside to Davis. And we have another foul being called against the McKnight Trotters team. It will be a foul from the baseline to be taken by Marvin Davis. Lob pass to Hezi. Hezi to Rivan. Rivan shoots. Chairman of the board misses this time. He should be ejected from his job as Tamboro Kings goes all the way. There goes the reflection off of the hands of one of the Hitters players. And it will be an inbound to the McKnight Trotters team. A team which will be looking to maintain the momentum and increase their 4-point lead. Bye-bye from downtown. Misses badly. Rebound off the board for Flex, who hands it off to his point guard, Hezi. Hezi number 15. Cross court to Davis. Davis on the pressure from Maligo. Goes all the way. Chose up a good prayer which was answered by the basketball guards. And Trotters lead now with a win away to just 2 points with 1 minute and 31 seconds to go in this first quarter. Tamboro Kings under pressure. Goes the other way, hands off to Bye-Bye. Bye-Bye shoots, misses. Big rebound by Dennis. Big rebound by Kimo. Kimo goes up, snuck on the board. He throws back the ball to the man who stuck him, Yao Ming. There goes Marvin Davis all the way. So the lead now tie. Hitters going with the momentum. Being robbed there is Bye-Bye with ignorant basketball. Instead of slowing on the player, running a steal. Hitters having the dominance here that we expected them to have. Dominating the board, doing everything that was required of them. Missed there by Marvin Davis and Tamboro Kings with the ball. He needs to take him time and do something good for his team. He does now. And looking for a whistle, but there was no whistle. Going through traffic, having some bombs, still making the shot, yet still no reward. It's 41 seconds to go now in this first quarter. Hezi from downtown. Now it's a pass. He launches to Hansel Rivan. Off the board, in and out. Back to ball being committed by Kimo. Kimo hands off to Bye-Bye, who takes it all the way. It's foul in the process of doing so. So good combination between Tamboro Kings and Bye-Bye in taking Bye-Bye to the feature line, because in certain times in this basketball game, Bye-Bye will be unstoppable. You'll have to foul it most definitely when you go into the basket. There goes the referee whistle for a timeout being called against the timeout call to the Rams Energizers Hitters. And referee DA is issuing instructions to both referees, so something must be happening that is displeasing to referee DA, especially if it seems to be in regards to the coaches and how they execute their duties tonight. Still a 2-point lead for McKnight Trotters. So they could be boasting that they have won one quarter already and looking to win the next 3. Most definitely stay in the game and win the last quarter and definitely win the game. So Hitters will be having different game plans, most definitely. And it will be up to see which one of these group of players or team execute the game plan and have a victory tonight, a sweet tasting victory for whichever team. It will be sweet tasting, as we have Sean Forbes now been checking in for the big bad Harmonite hitters, Rams Harmonite hitters, as Bye Bye prepares to shoot his first feature. He shoots, it's good, much to the displeasure of Rebel, who was urging him to miss. And number 8, leading scorer of Trotters and probably of Skaba, scores his second feature. It's good. So it's a 4-point lead to the McKnight Trotters with 21 seconds to go in this first quarter. Hezzy hands it off to Skaba. Skaba to Rivan. Rivan shoots, garbage, collected by Trevor Roberts, who throws it to Tambo King. Tambo behind the back pass to Bye Bye, and it's missed. A good rebound there by Bye Bye. Takes Tambo up. He gets a foul, and there was no referee whistle as Marvin Davis has the ball, and the Trotters supporters are really crying for a foul or something from the DA referee, and he is not responding at all. But Trotters going into the ending this first quarter with a 4-point lead, and they're now looking to do much better as the game progressing and taking home an all-important victory tonight. As we pause for a commercial break, Trotters enjoying a 4-point lead. Ball inbound to the Harmonite hitters. No, it's the McKnight Trotters will have the ball from the side. A bit slow to get back to the court. Trevor Roberts with the ball now. Hands it off to Bye Bye. Number 8, Roberts running the offense to Tambo Kings. Back to Roberts. Fake shot. Cross court to Zebo. Zebo to Bye Bye. Bad pass from Bye Bye. And a foul committed by Tambo Kings to that ill-advised pass by Bye Bye. Turnover to the Harmonite hitters. Ill-advised turnover there from Trotters. Sean Forbes gives the ball over to Hezzy. Hezzy cross court to Flex. Back to Hezzy. Hezzy to Forbes. It's Rivan with the ball. Hezzy back to Rivan. Good pick up there by Woogie. Woogie under pressure collects his steal. He has the money for the bank. Cross court to Tambo King. Tambo off to Trevor. Trevor shoots from downtown. Misses badly. Big rebound by Flex, showing that he has the muscle and the word still. Good work by Maliga, putting Flex on the trouble and scoring. Tambo taking it all the way, and it's good. Showing his word. This is what Trotters has been missing for the past 5 games. That's why they've been losing so easy. But he coming back and adding some steel to the Trotters lineup, and a lot of teams probably might not be prepared for his work rate at the moment as Marvin Davis struggles to control the ball. Hands it off to Sean Forbes. Shoots. Garbage. Collected by whom? His own teammate Hezzy. Hands it back off to Rivan. Rivan into Flex. Flex shoots off the ball. It's good. It's good. As Trevor Roberts comes away with it now to Keynes. Back to Roberts. To Bye Bye. Cross court to Keynes. Keynes shoots, and it's good. So Tamboro Keynes already lighting it up here tonight. With 8 minutes and 34 seconds to go in this second quarter. Hezzy looking to do something with the ball. Fakes right. Goes for the shot. Misses. Tussling for the ball. It's out of bounds. Off the hitters player. Flex deep into the defensive third of Trotters as Bye Bye inbound to Trevor Roberts, the elder statesman of this Trotters team, running the offense. He pulls up from shoots from downtown, misses. Big rebound by hitters. They won't give you any second shot for sure. As Marvin Davis comes away with it, lobs it to Hezzy. Hezzy fakes, give it to Sean Forbes, who should have called trouble, but he got away with it. Flex shoots, and he gets the bump and the roll. So it's now 23-27 to this Berger McKnight Trotters. Tambo Keynes coming back and being effective immediately. Hand it off to Boyzeva, to Trevor, to Bye Bye. Bye Bye fakes his shot, back to Trevor. Trevor cross court to Boyzeva. Boyzeva fakes his shot, in out to Bye Bye, to Tambo. And there goes the ball. Too much passing. Should have gotten the shot. Bye Bye is playing like a coward. Instead taking it to the basket, but he passing the ball to a penetration Tambi. Go to the basket, draw the foul, and play sensible basketball. So it's Hezzy, cross court to Rivan, to Davis. Davis was For, goes up, does not get the roll. Good tap there by Bye. Back to Flex though, who shoots, and it's good. So Hitters having the momentum here now, pulling back to 25-27 in favor still of McKnight Trotters with 7 minutes and 11 seconds to go in this quarter. Zeba shoots from downtown. It's good. 29-25. Good shot there from Zeba coming in, the number 5 for the McKnight Trotters team. Brian Benjamin. As Sean Forbes turns, spin, shoots, and it's good. So we really have a contest, point for point, shot for shot. As Trevor Roberts with the ball now, crossing the half court, looking to create for Trotters. Off to Brian Benjamin, to Tambo Keynes, to Woogie. Woogie in, handling this college player is fouled by Hezzy. And we'll be looking to go to the feature line as we have a substitution. Tambo Keynes coming out. And Kimbo Williams checking in. So it's an inbound pass by Kimbo. To Bye. Shoots. Both it off the front rim. Collected by Davis. Marvin Davis looking very heavy. He handles the point. Hands it off to Hezzy. Hezzy cross down to Rivan. Back to Hezzy. Hezzy to Forbes. Forbes on the floor now. He goes to work. Easy handoff to the penetrating William Davis brother, and it's another 2 for Hitters. The score are tied. Roberts off to Benjamin, to Roberts. Roberts lob pass to Bye on the pressure, almost lost it. Back to Roberts. Roberts cross court to Woogie. Woogie shoots a 15-foot jump and it's good. Good from outside was Woogie, so really staying in the game and with the momentum. As Rivan fakes up, back to Flex, to Forbes. Forbes shoots. From up, down, misses. At height advantage really telling because a lot of second shot hitters is getting here. Rivan shoots, misses. Rebound being collected by Bye, showing his guts and tenacity. Go all the way, he does. And he scores, schooling the whole 5 for the Harmonite Hitters, showing that they can't stop him. Unstoppable. 44 points last game. We like to say repeat performance, but we prefer a win. Anyway, as Hezzy with the ball, shoots from downtown. Garbage collected by Trevor Roberts and a foul committed by Hansel Rivan, an ill-advised foul. Maliga, don't want no foul, fam. Shouldn't give him any foul. Don't eat those fouls. So it's an inbound pass from the substitution. There, Kimo Libert comes into the game and he'll inbound. He comes in for the big Trevor Roberts, who seems to be arguing about this substitution. I don't think that this is the time to do that with his team enjoying a 4-point lead, but it's Brian Benjamin to Bye back to Benjamin. Bounce cross to Kimo. Cross to Bye should be looking to score. He goes, throws up a play and it's answered. So it's now 35-29 and Trotters should try and hold the heads together. This is not the time to argue. As Hezzy comes down the court with the ball. On the pressure he shoots from downtown, misses, big rebound by Kimo Libert. Hands it off to Bye. Bye could go all the way. No, he holds up beyond the 3-point line. He puts his head down and he's fouled in the process of taking it to the basket by the Harmonite Hitters just substituted player. Number 4 for Hitters, who is supposed to be Anthony Joseph. So Young Min come in, the double substitution, the veteran of the court now who was taken from Maliga. Trevor Marty Roberts is in, Young Min in, Davis is out, Hezzy is out. As Bye with the ball, lobs it to Kimo. Kimo shoots from downtown, poor shot, garbage, collected by the garbage man Sean Forbes. Hands it off to Trevor Roberts, the veteran, who bounces up the court lazily, nonchalantly, cross court to Sean Forbes, to Yao Ming, after Jeffers, to Felix, to Trevor Roberts. And there goes a foul. Unbelievable that Kimo could put Sean Forbes to the ground, but it has happened. The rough and tough Sean Forbes was scraping up from the carpet tonight after an encounter with the big Kimo Libert. So good to see Trotters have some pound to lend to Hitters. At the pass, inbound pass from Trevor Martin to Flex. Flex fakes and he travels frequent flyer miles, not accepted at Basketball City. So it'll be another turnover here to the McKnight Trotters. Berger sponsored McKnight Trotters. Kimo Williams inbound the ball to Bye-Bye, number 8. The impressive number 8. Cross court to Benjamin, who shoots again. Bounce from the front end of the rim. Big rebound by Yao Ming, the collegian, in the Hitters lineup. As the play goes the other way, turnover. Trevor Marty Roberts with the ball, number 11, the veteran, the 44-year-old or more, traveling, being called against Sean Forbes. No frequent flyer mile accepted here with Mr. Forbes. It's basketball we are playing. Another turnover to the McKnight Trotters. Brian Benjamin with the ball, bounce pass to Kimo. Kimo penetrates, hands off to Kimo. His name made, but he mishandles the ball. They are slowing game back. Would they pay for it? No, they does. They were lucky on that occasion. Joseph mishandled the ball. Another turnover to McKnight Trotters. So Hitters having no rhythm at all. Searching for rhythm, searching for some momentum to be more competitive in this game. And Trotters enjoying the stage of the game at this time as Woogie with the ball to Bye-Bye. Bye-Bye to Benjamin. Benny penetrates, goes the other way to Fleming. Fleming to Bye-Bye to Woogie. Woogie shoots from downtown and he boots off the front end of the rim. There goes a foul against Sean Forbes. Number 22, the big back Sean Forbes, is guilty of infringing the basketball rules. And no doubt it will be another trip to the line. As we now resume here with some controversy, a technical being called against who? It's a referee timeout instead, so there's no call, no punishment for the Trotters team. It's 35-29 with 3 minutes and 7 seconds to go in this second quarters. Trevor Huggins hands off to Joseph. Joseph to Forbes. To Yao Ming. Yao Ming throws up garbage collected by Woogie. Hands it off to Benjamin. Benjamin, the experienced point guard, to Tambo Kings, who could go all the way. He throws up a prayer. It's unanswered by the basketball guards. Another turnover, traveling by the long, tall, long man. And they have not been pleased with the calls, but there are calls which I could tell you are on the ball tonight because it's only basic that the referee first watch the player's foot whenever there is a move, and an inside play by Woogie taking his team up to 37 after receiving an excellent pass from Kimo Williams. So Williams coming in and getting on the score sheet in the assist column. Roberts from downtown shoots, misses, big rebound by whom? Kimo Williams. No, it's mishandled. Tambo Keynes clean up the garbage. He was almost stripped from behind. He could go all the way, and there goes an encounter which should have resulted in a basket because the net was touched by Longman, but there was no net. Longman going with the basket, traveling again. No frequent flyer miles traveling here. It's called another turnover to the Berger McKnight Trotters. 2 minutes and 16 seconds to go in this second quarter. Benjamin back to Keynes. Keynes fakes his move. Lobs the pass off to advancing Woogie. He was unable to collect. So another turnover to Hitters. From Trotters to Hitters. As Longman prepares to inbound to the veteran Trevor Marty Huggins. The man who once had a rifle. But it seems the rifle is rusty. There are no bullets in the rifle at this time. Good rob there by the Hitters, by the McKnight players, playing stiff defense on Sean Forbes. And it will be Hitters ball after the jump ball call had gone to the Harmonite Hitters. Longman, lob ball down to Trevor Huggins on the intense visit for Woogie. Cross to Sean Forbes, who throws up a prayer, misses, garbage, collected by Kimo, hand off to his teammates, to Tambo Kings, who could go all the way. Tambo Kings could go with any of them here in Basketball City. The best basketballer pound for pound, I used to say. But that's an assumption that it's been challenged now by some of the pundits here at Basketball City. But Tambo Kings really showing his worth. Trotters enjoying the 10-point lead for the first time tonight, the largest lead of any team. Hitters led once in this encounter, but Trotters really showing that Hitters have got the work cut out for them tonight. And they're not going to lie down and die and let nobody run over them tonight. So both teams talking over strategy. Trotters should be much more happy as the coach senses, shouts instructions to his team. Tell them keep their heads up. And Coach Barman issues his instruction to his team also. So Hitters looking at the team out of sort, out of order. Trotters taking advantage of it. But it's yet to see in the final analysis who will come up with the all-important W. As inbound pass from Trevor to Longman. Return to Trevor Huggins, the veteran. Cross court to Joseph. Cross court to Longman. Pass picked up by Kimmo, by Woogie. Woogie was unable to handle the ball. Another turnover to Harmonite Hitters, saving them the embarrassment of a turnover was Woogie there. As Joseph cross to Huggins. Huggins shoots, and it's good. Huggins getting his first basket of the night, 1 of 4. So no doubt feeling it from his fingers after a while. As Woogie gets the ball from Williams. Williams gets the ball from Woogie. Bounce pass to Benjamin. Benjamin has a shot. He shoots now. In, out. Big rebound by Longman. Hands it off to the advancing Joseph, number 4. He could go all the way. Yes, he does. Foul in the process of doing so by Tamboro Keynes, number 7. Back into the flow of things and committing that foul for Trotters and putting the player on the line with a 7-point lead with 54 seconds to go in this first half. So Anthony Joseph, a player who has been with Hitters for the past 4 or 5 years now, even more because he came up through the junior ranks of the Hitters team, shoots his first feature. It's silky smooth. There goes the shout of approval from Rebel, the number 1 supporters for the Hitters team in this 2007 league. As Joseph prepares, he shoots his second. They're all good. It's now a 5-point lead to the McKnight Trotters. As Brian Benjamin runs the point, hand it off to Williams, Kimbo Williams. Bounce pass to his teammate Kimmo Lai, but he's robbed from behind by Longman. And they are running away from the ball, this Harmonite Hitters, but they are still in control of it. Joseph gets around, goes to the top, resets the play. Hand it off to Huggins. Huggins shoots, and it's good. So it's now 37-39, only a 2-point lead for the McKnight Trotters as Kimbo Williams goes all the way, and it's good. He's putting his first 2 points on the bench, enjoying an easy break and a scream for one of his teammates. This number 15 here for Trotters, coming up big this year as number 4 spins, turns, the garbage thrown up there by Trevor Huggins. Working for solid waste, easy giveaway from Kimmo. Good top there in the air. Excitement and exclamation mark there by the big number 5 Yao Ming as Tamboro Keynes is put on the pressure. He forces the ball out of touch. There goes the whistles for the end of the quarter. Say 1 second should return back to the clock. 41-39 with 1 second to go in the game. Will Hitters have a sufficient chance to shoot the ball, or will the time run out on them? There's still sufficient time for timeout to get players in the right position. Well, no coach seems to be interested with the time at this time, as the clock and the statisticians struggle to get things in the mode that is needed right now at Basketball City. So 1 second should be issued back to this first half. No doubt a veteran here at Basketball City for the past 15 years or so, Romel Tobias. Looks to see he's in sync with his other referee. He hands the ball now to Joseph, who throws up to Matthew, throws up garbage. Prayer. End of the first half of this game. Trotters enjoying a 2-point lead, just as they did in the end of the first quarter. So Hitters keeping the game very, very close, and Trotters showing that they could be a match for Hitters tonight by carrying them all the way down to the last quarter and probably last second, and coming in with an all-important W tonight. So until we start this game, we go for a commercial break and come back and have some more stats for you. Gift them. Yes, we prepare to start this all-important second half now. We Trotters enjoying a 2-point lead as Hamel Basso hands it off, and we start the game to Bye-Bye. Lob pass to Penny Feather, back to Bye-Bye into Dennis. Dennis goes up, in on, misses. Big rebound by Kimmo. Kimmo Libert goes, misses. Big rebound by Yao Ming, and this time Trotters giving up an excellent opportunity to score. And Hitters come the other way with the opportunity to tie the game. Forbes with the ball, puts it on the floor. Fakes his shot, gives it to Yarwin. Yarwin gets away traveling, throws up a prayer and it's answered. 15-foot jumper was Yarwin shooting there. Bye-bye, hands it off to Basso. Basso bounce pass to Pennyfeather, back to Basso. Basso looking to create something. Under pressure from Hezzy. Cross-court pass to Kimmo. Kimmo casually takes. Hands it off to Dennis. Dennis take all the way, misses. Big rebound there by Forbes. As he traveled, there was Forbes. Traveling being called. Referee Anki tonight picking up those traveling calls as Kimmo received the ball. Foul committed by Yao Ming, the big man, on there. Number 5 for the Heaters team. Foul indicated by referee Rommel Tobias. An inbound pass again to McKnight Trotters. Pennyfeather to Dennis Armagon. To bye-bye. Bye-bye off to Dennis. Dennis have to shoot. He hands it off to Kimon. There goes an offensive foul. Nobody sees it, but the referee does. And his whistle is what counts here tonight. 8 minutes and 54 seconds to go in this third quarter. Hezzy. Yao back to Hezzy. Hezzy pass intercepting. Big rebound by Yao. Throws up a prayer. Misses off the front end of the rim. Hansel Rivan collects. Back off to Sean Forbes. Cross court to Hezzy. Shoots from downtown. Misses. Big rebound by Kimmo Leibert. Hands it off to Woogie. Woogie has the ball now. Bounce pass to Pennyfeather, who throws it to Dennis, and Dennis was ducking instead of looking to catch the ball. And I think that Trotters need to have the right players on the court at this time, because these players are not the players who will put juice on the offensive. We have a key player cutting the basket and not looking for the ball. Poor basketball. Hezzy to Rivan. Rivan to Yao. Yao misses. Big rebound in there by Marvin Davis. He was fouled in the process of taking that rebound. There goes the referee whistle. Kimmo Leibert is the guilty culprit, and it will be an inbound pass for the Harmonite Heaters. Rams Energizer Harmonite Heaters. To be taken by Marvin Davis, the impressive and energetic Marvin Davis, who loves the ball off to Hezzy. Hezzy from downtown fakes, goes up, and off to Yao. Yao shoots, and it's good. So Heaters reclaiming the lead now after some minutes up without it. 43-41, scoring the first 4 points. 6 points in this third quarter. Lob pass from Bye-Bye to Woogie. Woogie will go all the way. He does now. Bounce it off to Pennyfeather, who throws up a prayer. Garbage. I tell you, the right personnel need to be on the court there for the Harmonite Heater, for McKnight Trotters to score. Not just making an appearance, but being able to score the basket. And this number 12, although he's rebounding good, does not seem to be really able to put 2 points on the board for McKnight Trotters. And to me, that is my greatest concern. Heaters regaining the lead. It's 7 minutes and 43 seconds to go in this third quarter. I have a packed house here at Basketball City tonight. The number 2 number goes up from... The score was stable, indicating it's the second foul on one of the Harmonite Heaters players. As I tell you, tonight is Queenshaw in Nevis Culturama 2007. King this and that came out with the crown last night. Much to my displeasure, because I was originally supporting the Ginger, but it seems like the gimmicks and the tricks have worked on Ginger once more again. So it was this and that who came through very strongly last night and deservedly won the crown. It's Trevor win the ball to Keynes, giving the right personality on court now. His Hitters. Bye-bye with the ball. He penetrates, he throws up behind the ball, backward, ill-advised pass, collected gleefully by Hezzy when their Hitters are running their fence now. Cross-court pass to Rivan, who shoots. He was there all night waiting for the shot, and they're really punishing this Trotters team now. It's now 45-41 as Tambo Keynes goes to work under pressure from Hezzy. Bounce pass, poor, picked off by the Hitters establishment. They go all the way, misses. Trevor Roberts with the ball. He was called for traveling. And there goes the technical. And Hansel with one for dunking up the ring. And the Dominica, or the referee who hails from Dominica, is having none of it. So it's a technical call against the Harmonite Hitters, overruling and running out that traveling call and giving Trotters the 2 shots, and certainly an opportunity to have the ball from the sideline, score 4 points. Excellent feature there by Bye. Takes his score up by another point. His tally. 7 minutes and 6 seconds to go in this third quarter. He shoots. He misses. Much to the pleasure of the Hitters fan and #1 supporter. And it will be Trotters' ball to be inbound from the sideline, you know. Very lazy was Trotters, very lazy. As Trevor Roberts received the inbound pass, looking to create something, give Tamboa King. Tamboa turns inside off the bat smoothly, and that is the Tamboa we have come to know here at Basketball City and in McKnight. The smooth and well-drilled Tamboa Kings. Coming back to the Trotters lineup and adding some spice as Sean Forbes has the ball now. Tries to find Marvin Davis, who's been living under there, misses everything. He goes up, and like how he has an apartment in that kid here, he scores on the second chance. Number 8, Bye under pressure from Williams, was trying to force him to dribble the left hand. He took experience of him easy. Hands off to Kim Libert, who dribbles around, shoots, and it's good. A silky 5-foot jumper from in between the key of the Harmonite Hitters, and Kim Libert keeping Trotters within reach of the Harmonite Hitters, who has the lead. 47-46. 6 minutes and 12 seconds to go in the game. Sean Forbes with the ball. Back to Hezzy. Hezzy to Riven. Back to Hezzy. Hezzy looking to create something. Back to Forbes. Forbes shoots from beyond the 3-point line. Garbage collected by Libert. And it off to Bye. Look, go all the way. He was bumped in the process of doing so by Hezzy. And he will go to the feature line once more. A very frequent visitor to the feature line is Bye when he has his game on. And unlike the other night when he scored 42 points, he won't be having any 42 tonight. But all Trotters we need from him is points for them to win. He has the ball in his hand now, looking for him to do the job. He hands it off to Demas Armigan, missed there by the Trotters team. Foul there committed by Trevor Roberts, all over Hansel Rivan, as Trevor Martin Hogan prepares to check back into this encounter tonight. The light goes up against the Harmonite Hitters team. Trotters have an advantage. From here onwards, Trotters should be shooting free throws with 5 minutes and 46 seconds to go in the game. It's 1 point lead to the Harmonite Hitters. Trevor Roberts after Hansel Rivan. He shoots. Garbage. Uncollected by the Trotters, who was Dennis, who was bumped from behind. There goes a foul. A mishandled ball. Giving it back to the Harmonite Hitters. Forbes with the ball. Down to Davis. He penetrates, and he was fouled in the process of going to the basket. Poor defense by 2 of the Trotters players. Bye and Kim are not really doing what is required of them. Blocking and really make sure that Marvin has somebody there to put up on whenever he enters into the court. So it's now 49-46 in favor of Hitters, who scores their one and only feature from this play. A 3-point play, giving them the 50 point to 46 in 3-point. Cross court to Bye on the floor. Looking to do something now. Penetrates. And there we have an offensive foul against Bye and Marvin Davis. Within approval from the supporters here of the Harmonite Hitters at Basketball City. So Hitters with a chance now to increase this 4-point lead as the yellow lights now go on for the McKnight Trotters. So both teams will be shooting on any fall from here on. So the game will no doubt slow down tremendously from here on. Misses. Garbage was Sean Forbes shooting. Hansel Rivan was unable to collect that garbage, so it's a turnover, luckily to the McKnight Trotters. Libert hands off to Trevor Roberts. Roberts, the veteran of this McKnight Trotters team, the point guard at this time, lobs it over to Keynes. Keynes back to Dennis. Dennis to Libert and misses easily. This Kimmel Libert misses some easy shot. I can tell you that and forces Cherry Roberts to commit that foul and Hansel Vivan. But Kimo should be doing much better on the day. To me, he has been like that for the whole of his career, missing some very easy shots. And tonight, much to the displeasure of the Trotters supporters, he has done so on a few occasions still. Hansel Vivan prepares to shoot his first feature. He does, misses. Much to the pleasure of the Trotters teammates and the Trotters fans. Hoping he does for the second, and Trotters get the rebound. Shoots his second, and it's good. His prayers are answered. Kimo inbound the ball to Bye. Trotters need to score on this occasion. Cherry Roberts running the offense. Hands off to Bye. Bye penetrates under pressure, throws up a prayer. Garbage, he goes up once more, misses everything. Big rebound by Sean Forbes, who clears the air with his elbow. And it off to Yao. Yao using his side advantage on Tambo. Cross court pass to Yao. Yao to Rivan. Rivan back to Forbes. Forbes shoots freely, misses. Big rebound by Bye. Hands it off to Keynes. Keynes bounce pass to Cherry Roberts. Cherry Roberts throws up garbage, collected by Bye, who scores. So Trotters getting off at that 46 mark, going up to 48. So it's now 51-48 with 3 minutes and 54 seconds to go in the game. Hitters playing weight up for Trotters, and they're really waiting for them. Good rejection there by Bye. Good rebound there by Kimo. Toss it after running away Cherry Roberts, who could go all the way. He does go all the way. Big miss there by Cherry Roberts, but it's collected by Bye, who asks his players to hold on. Tambo Keynes goes all the way, and it's good. Tambo Keynes adding the extra punch to Bye, so he adds some relief. When they're all watching Bye, Tammy could come from the other side and hurt them. So it's now a 1-point lead with 3 minutes and 16 seconds to go in this third quarter. Hitters playing one of the toughest games for the season as Marvin Davis pass a no-look pass to nobody, and Tambo Keynes penetrates all the way. Hard foul there by Sean Forbes, the intentional being called there against him. Tambo Keynes having some choice words for Sean Forbes. There goes the referee whistle, and it will be Tambo Keynes who will be shooting the features them because he was fouled. The intentional means that he will have 2 features and the ball from the side, and Shabo could get tossed for the other intentional play. And intentional is obvious, is most time recorded as somewhat a technical foul against you, the player. So hitters will need to retalk the strategies. Trotters coming back, gaining some momentum, and having hitters in disarray somewhat. As Tambo Keynes prepares to shoot, he has been watering his mouth for this prospect for months now. He ties the score, 51-51. Good playing here by Trotters, keeping in the game, holding on to the momentum, having hitters in disarray. He shoots his second, it's good. Tambo Keynes, the best basketballer pound for pound, I once used to say, but it's an assumption that has been challenged by the good gentleman, the doctor who sits down below me here. As Bye inbounds the ball to Cherry Roberts. Cherry Roberts pulls up and shoots from downtown. Garbage. It's been tossed far, and it's collected by Kimo. His feeble hands again coming into play, and it's the turn over to Harmonite hitters. So Kimo, with those feebles and good try, good energy, good effort, but still unable to get the grabs of that ball. Joseph, number 4, looking to do something. Into Yao, back to Alex. Alex shoots a 10-foot jumper. Garbage collected by Kimo. Off to Bye. Bye is racing away. He has 2 barrels. Kim and Tambo Keynes is one of them. And Keynes takes his team up to 54 now. So they're enjoying a 3-point lead after the resurgence of this Trotters team. 2 minutes and 28 seconds to go. Marvin Davis shoots off the front end of the rim. Ball off the hands of Kimo Leibod. It will still remain with the Harmonite hitters. Trotters gaining some momentum, pulling back the deficit, cutting the deficit down and turning it into a lead. And they're looking to really turn the screws on this hitters team, giving them the first loss of the 2007 series. Yao with the ball on the pressure from Kimo to Joseph, back to Davis. Davis, the ever impressive cross court to Huggins, bounce pass, rejected there, was Flex. Leibert with the rebound, off to Tambo Keynes, and the horses are off. Canes hands off to Dennis. Dennis mishandled from wide, but it's bye-bye. On the pressure from Huggins. Slows up. Hands it off to Trevor Roberts. Roberts off to Canes. Canes bounce pass to Roberts. Back to Canes. Canes goes, take a 10-foot jumper. Does not get the wall. Rebound collected by Bye-bye. Looking to show that he has something to. Bounces out to the top of key. Cross to his partner in crime, Tambo Canes. And there goes a 3-second call against Kimo. He should have stepped out of the key, knowing that the players had reset the play, but lack of concentration caused Trotters on that occasion to go up 2 more points. So it's now 51-54 in favor of Trotters. Trevor Roberts with the ball. Huggins cross to Davis. Davis up and it's good. Trevor Roberts hands off the ball to Tambo Canes. Canes with the ball, urging his players to come forward and join him in this attack. Trevor Roberts hands off to Bye-bye. Cross court to Trevor. Trevor number 4. Down to Tambo Canes. Tambo Canes now off the board. Misses big. 53-54 in favor of the McKnight Trotters. Yao with the ball off to Joseph. Joseph bouncing, doing something, looking to create for Harmonite Hitters. Joseph from downtown shooting, misses. Big rebound by Flex, goes up, misses also. Hitters has the taller players and they're really showing it, showing the advantage. Dennis unable to get in any position at all, showing that he has not the height and the thing of the Trotters. There goes the whistle. A foul on Bye-bye. The whole of Hitters bench get up. A technical should have been blown on them, but they escape unscathed. And it will be Bye-bye to the feature line to take his Trotters team level with the Harmonite Hitters team. 55-54 with 37 seconds to go in this penultimate quarter, the 3rd quarter. Referee Rommel Tobias issues some instruction to the scoring table. And Bye-bye prepares now to shoot these important features. He has done quite well, shooting over 90% from the line tonight. And we see what he will do. He misses the all-important first one. Would he do so on the second?
He doesn't even miss right rebound. He doesn't even miss right rebound. Bye-bye, miss again. Rebound he does.
He goes for this one now. He shoots. Misses. Into some violation from the Harmonite Hitters, and he has been redeemed. Poor miss there by the captain of the Trotters team, Bye-bye, who has been carrying the team for the past 5 games. He shoots now. He makes good, so he need a 3 attempts to make one of 3, unlike his other trips to the line. So it's 55, score tie, 55-55. Nelson, as they will say in cricket, as Flex to Joseph. Joseph shoots from downtown. Throws up a prayer. Rebound collected by Kimo. Off to Tambo Canes, who running away. Tambo takes it all the way. He was fouled by Joseph. With 20 seconds to go in this 3rd quarter. Scores tied 55-55. And Tambo Canes showing really he is the man who does add a compliment Bye-bye game. Running away, getting the ball, having the confidence that no other player in Skaba could stop him. And he's at the feature line now, trying to give Trotters that all-important 2-point lead. As Woogie checks in the game for Kimo, giving Kimo a break. Kimo playing very big tonight. Have a few hiccups, but he's still playing good for Trotters. As Stamby scores his first feature, giving Trotters the lead once again. His lead has been changing on about 8 to 10 times for the evening so far. Shoots his second, misses. Big rebound collected by Woogie. He's good to Bye-bye. Bye-bye on the press. He's fouled here by Joseph. And he'll go to the feature line as the lights are up. The penalty lights are up for both teams. So whoever commits a foul within that time does really give the opportunity to the other team to score points. So Joseph, standing in an auspicious position, has 5 fouls. He's thrown out of the game for those 5 fouls because he has gone over the tally, and Barman seems to be discussed with that one. For me, Davis seems to have been given some of the fouls of some of his teammates, but he will sit on the bench because he is fouled out, this Joseph. Up goes Bye-Bye. He's good. So give Trotters a 2-point lead with 16 seconds to go in this penultimate quarter. Shoots this second feature. It's good. So silky smooth. He needed no third opportunity to score tonight. And there goes Tambo Keynes for the steal. And able to get Yao Ming handling. Cross court to Davis. Davis gets the roll. And it's a 1-point lead for the Trotters team. As Tambo Keynes is robbed there by Hansel Vivan from behind. Not concentrating. 59-58 for the first time this evening. Trotters coming out underneath at the end of a quarter, but only down by 1 point. So they have a lot to talk about for this fourth quarter coming up and to see who will win this game. We'll pause now for a commercial break, and when we come back we have the fourth quarter to give to you. We get ready to restart this all-important fourth quarter. The premier game for this evening's triple header epic matchup between former champions and champions. The former champion being the McKnight Trotters and the present champions being the Harmonite Hitters, who have won the Premier Division top title for over 16 games now. As Hansel Vivan hands it off to Trevor Huggins. Huggins back to Vivan, into Yao. Yao mishandled, back to Vivan. Cross court to Davis. Davis misses. Big rebound connected by the Trotters team. They're running away. Bye-bye. No one could stop him. He could go all the way. He does. And scores the first 2 points for his team in this all-important fourth quarter. 9 minutes and 35 seconds to go in this game. 60-59 in favor of Trotters. Flex with the ball. Cross court to Yao. Yao shoot from a distance. Misses. Big rebound by Bye-Bye. Off to Tambo Keynes. Tambo will go all the way. Hands it off to Bye. Throws up a pre and it's good. So it's 62-59. Getting the momentum early is the Trotters team in the personality of their two best players, Tambo Keynes and Bye-Bye, with Woogie complementing also. Woogie being the college grad in this team as Davis searches for room. Hands it off to Yao. Yao throws it over to the teammates of Trotters who gleefully accept that ball, and no doubt glad to see that they have an opportunity to increase the lead. Trevor Roberts looking to do something with the ball. Hand it off to Tambo Keynes to take it all the way, and it's good. Easy in there for Tambo Keynes. So Trotters building up a 5-point lead early in this fourth quarter. Tambo Keynes, the man guilty of doing this to hitters, stepping up now, forcing hitters to do something. But we are another turnover against hitters. Dennis playing sensible there. The long toss to Woogie. Woogie bounce pass to Bye-Bye. Bye-Bye back to Tambo Keynes. And there goes a beautiful basket there. Excellent playing there by the three best players for Trotters. I told you so, and there was evidence to prove it. Those boys put it on the show, drawing a tremendous rebound response from the crowd here at Basketball City, and giving the team the 7-point lead with a chance to take it to 8. Tambo Keynes, the man of the moment, the man of the night, the best basketballer pound for pound in Skaba. I boast about that. It's you to challenge me with your statistics. This is Tambi with the ball. He shoots, he misses. Big rebound collected by Marvin Davis. Trotters will have to go back on defense as the Davis big card comes across the half court. Gives it to Hezi. 8 minutes and 19 seconds to go in this game. Flex with the ball. Back to Hezi. Out to Marty. Marty the triple threat. Down to Davis. Davis back to Huggins. Huggins shoot. Rebound collected by Sean Forbes, who puts it back up. It's now 61-66. 8 minutes to go in this fourth quarter. Bye-Bye. Cross court to Tambo. Tambo to Huggins. Back to Bye-Bye. Bye-Bye behind the back. He's been pressured by 3 men. Handles well. Back off to Trevor Roberts. Over to Tambo Keynes. Keynes looking to do something. Shoots under pressure. Misses badly. Good collect there by Woogie. Woogie off to Maliga. Back to Bye-Bye. Bye-Bye finds some room. Shoots off. Misses. Big rebound by Flex. Trotters doing one thing good there, just running some time off the clock, but not scoring this. Need to score on every trip down the court. They need it, As Marvin gets the ball now, farm thing. Cross court pass to Flex. Flex back to Trevor. Trevor Roberts. Hands off to Hezzy. Hezzy down to Sean Forbes. Shoots, and it's good. So Hitters really executing down the stretch now with 63-66. With 7 minutes and 4 seconds to go. Trotters need a basket on this trip down. They need to score. They need to. As Woogie with the ball now. Bounce. Give back to Trevor Roberts to shoot. Misses all his features for the night. All his 3-point play for the night. Down goes the big bad Marvin Davis, who tried to get in for the ball. He was tripped up and went down hard. He's clutching his head, clutching his nose. We wonder which part of his body came into contact with that other entity. But he's laying flat on his back now, slow to get up. Trotters still enjoying that all-important 3-point lead with 6 minutes and 45 seconds to go in this fourth quarter. The game will now be restarted by referee Wamel Tobias, who is busy wiping the excess moisture from the court so that the players won't have to be slipping. Give it off to Trevor Huggins. Back to Hezzy. Trotters need to come up big on defense on this occasion. Hezzy to Trevor Roberts. Trevor shoots from downtown, misses. Big rebound by Bye. Has two players running off, and there goes a foul committed by Flex. Good foul according to his teammates because they were glad to compliment him on that occasion. So Trotters with the momentum and the ball looking to score to keep and maintain this all-important lead. As Keynes give it off to Dennis. Dennis to Woogie. Woogie goes in and finds the gap. And a good all-round team effort here by Trotters being evident tonight. Keeping their heads up. As its song says, keep your heads up. As Flex gives it to Hezzy. Hezzy is there to shot from down there. Cross court to Trevor Roberts. Bomb pass to Davis. It slipped outside. And there goes outside call. Back to Hitters. Look fishy, but it was allowed to stand as Trotters ball. Inside pass to Sean Forbes. Sean Forbes looking to do something. Gets it to Marvin Davis. Unable to handle it. Another key turnover here to McKnight Trotters, who will need to score again on this trip down to the Hitters' defensive key. 5 minutes and 44 seconds to go in there. Woogie going, using all his college effort. He gets fouled by Sean Forbes, and they're begging for the 3, and they does get it. Does get the 2 points now, this Hitters team. This Trotters team, so it's now 70-63. Sean Forbes slow to get from the mat, and Woogie will have a chance to score another point. This Hamil Basu, Woogie, our college grad from the Trotters and McKnight area, has the ball in his hand, shoots his first, and it's good. So it's now 71-63 with 5 minutes and 49 seconds to go in the game. Trotters needing it more than Hitters, it seems like tonight. Hezzy with the ball into Forbes. Forbes turnaround jumper, misses. Big rebound by Flex. And there goes Trotters on the runaway. Trevor Roberts unable to handle it. He goes all the way, throws up a prayer, rejected. Rebound being cleaned up by Woogie, who goes in, out, doesn't get the roll. And Trevor Roberts committing the foul inside, but Woogie should have made sure he got the kiss from the backboard. He did not. But Trotters playing the points on that occasion. But they have been enjoying an 8-point lead with 5 minutes and 27 seconds to go in this all-important fourth quarter. So it's now Hezzy with the ball, looking to create something for the Harmonite Hitters. Bounce pass to Longman. Longman to Marvin Davis. Marvin Davis coming up from underneath. He scores. So it's now 65-71 in favor of the McKnight Trotters, as Coach Sensi calls a timeout for the McKnight Trotters with 5 minutes and 16 seconds to go in this encounter. Up goes the shot, misses. Big rebound by Waggy. Hands it off to Bye. Trotters need to score to keep the momentum and keep them ahead in this game. Tambo Keynes, the right man with the ball in his hand. back to Roberts, to bye-bye back to Roberts. Roberts looking to create something, over to Woogie. Woogie fakes, so goes right, penetrates, and there goes the foul against Woogie, against the Hitters bench. Timeout being called again for the McKnight Trotters. Having the lead, having the momentum. 4 minutes and 55 seconds to go in the game. Hitters having difficulty in putting away this Trotters team tonight. Unlike what they might have dreamt of last night, it's quite something difficult for them to do. And Trotters looking to finish the job, to have a sweet victory to savor over this Emancipation weekend. So it's a key 4 minutes and 55 seconds to go in this matchup tonight. Trotters needing that win, looking the more busy of team, the more concentrated of all the team. As we have some instruction being shouted from the sidelines to the Trotters team by the veteran Dave Basso, Bram, over behind the bench, adding his extra 2 pence to all the happening, because the whole of McKnight know that they need to beat Trotters tonight in order to stay in this 2005 thing. As Dennis go up, robs the Hitters players of the ball, comes away with another turnover. Bye-bye, looking to create something. As Dennis played intelligently and robbed that ball, keeps his eye on the ball as Tambour Keynes with the ball now. He goes across the court. Ball turned over to the Harmonite Hitters. Tambour Keynes send it long. Good touch there by Cheryl Roberts, who was unable to get the good handle on the ball. With 4 minutes and 25 seconds still to go in this encounter tonight. The clock seems to have been stopped. Too long a time this year now for the Hitters, for Trotters team. They think it should have been seconds. Longman bounce pass to Farbs. Farbs out to Hezi. Cross court to Longman. Longman shoots, misses. Rebound again to Hitters, getting third and fourth shot. Davis cross court to Farbs. Farbs shoots, and it's good this time. So Farbs making the team pay. Making this Trotters team pay for the lapse of defense. As Tambour back to Dennis. Bye-bye off the board, and it's good. A 3-point play, taking his team up to 74-75. It's a 3-point play, but it's 2 was issued. The signal came from the referee as a 3-point play, but it's only 2 was added. So it's now 74-67 in favor of the McKnight Trotters. Bye-bye, hands it back to Cheryl Roberts. Roberts to bye-bye. Bye-bye from downtown again. Misses badly. There was no emphasis to go on the ball, and the big man Dennis there. And we have a steal almost committed there. As Marvin Davis penetrates good and gets the and one again. So this tower of strength, playing really the game of his life tonight. Trying to be the Atlas to carry this Hitters team, which seems to be limping along on this occasion, as a timeout being called by coach Bam and Hanley on this occasion. Trotters needing to stay in the game, and Hitters needing to pull back this 5-point deficit. It's all interesting, it's tight, it's going down to the wire. You cannot afford to leave your seat. Any win tonight for Trotters will be celebrated on the streets of McKnight in Orangetown. By Soca Shop, by Sosa Shop, Sosa and Soca, 2 different people. So a win for Trotters will be celebrated by Babs and all over the place tonight in McKnight. So Trotters winning tonight will be a party on the weekend, a real party. A party for the people of Central Bass State to really enjoy. As we get ready to restart this team with Davis getting a chance to have a 3-point play. With Dennis out now and Kimo back in the game. Kimo, who has had some human service to this Trotters team tonight, as Davis shoots, and it's good. So it's now a 4-point game. Trotters will need to score on this trip down. Who has scored? Hansel rebound, went for that steal, he wasn't able to get it. Ball to Kimo, hands it off to Bye-Bye. Bye-Bye shoots, garbage, collected. Ball thrown back to Sean Farbs. Farbs with the ball, bounce pass to Davis. Davis looking to create something, he's under pressure, back to Farbs. Farbs shoot from downtown, and it's good. It's a 3-point game. It's a 1 point. After the 3 point, it's a 1 point game now. With 2 minutes and 44 seconds to go in the game. Trotters handling the ball here. The way how they're supposed to. Tambi taking it to the board and getting a foul. With 2 minutes and 36 seconds to go in this game. Tamboro Keynes goes back to the line. The ever impressive Tamboro Keynes carrying Trotters along with Woogie and Bye Bye. He shoots his first free throw, misses, much to the admonition and the disdain of the Trotters fan, who surely knows that his team needs these points at this time. So Trotters seems to be the team in foul trouble at this time. The lights are up for them as the referee returns from the scoring table, straightening out some query they might have on that end, as Tamboro Keynes receives the ball, looking to protect this Trotters lead and the dignity. He does score that one feature. So it's now 2 minutes and 34 seconds to go in this game. The yellow lights are up for both teams now. Shooting from here on. Rivan with the ball to Hezi. Hezi back to Rivan. Rivan back out to Hezi. Hezi looking to create something. Down to Rivan. Rivan shoots freely. Misses. Big rebound by Kimo. Hands it off to Trevor Roberts. They have three hitters player. Tamboro Keynes with the ball. Goes all the way. He was fouled in the process of doing so. And an offensive foul being called against the McKnight Trotters. An offensive foul. 75-73 still with 2 minutes and 11 seconds to go in this game. So that offensive foul came much to the disappointment of the Trotter supporters. We don't really see where the referee got that from, but it was called. We have to live by it. And Hezi has the ball now, looking to create something. Down to Rivan. Rivan has the ball. Bounce pass to Davis. Davis back to Rivan. Rivan looking to create. Will it be hitters or Trotters night tonight? Long man go all the way. Easy miss. From over the back was Sean Favre, and there was no whistle. This referee seems to be coward when it comes to blowing the right foul at the right time. This is how hitters win some of the games. The referee being coward to blow the call at the right time. To every basketball fan, it was obvious that Favre had come from behind, but there was no whistle. As cross court pass to Woogie. Woogie to Keynes. Keynes hands it off to Bye Bye. Bye Bye finds a cut in Roberts. With big rebound there by off the foot of the Trotters players. And it will be going the other way now to the hitters. Turnover. Will it be Trotters? Will it be hitters? They have not been sufficient to separate both teams up to now. As point guard with the ball, cross to Favre. Favre shoot a 3-pointer, misses. Big rebound by Bye Bye. Bye Bye have 1 minute and 18 seconds to go in the game. Trotters has to score on this occasion to win this game. Tamboro Keynes back to Bye Bye. Cross court to Roberts. Down to Keynes. Keynes put it on the map and he's stripped from behind. Rivan running away with it now. He scores. So the scores are now tied with 57 seconds to go in the game. Scores are tied. No Trotters player wanted to take the shot on that occasion. You have to shoot. You have to shoot. As Trevor with the ball. Trevor Roberts with all of this thing tonight misses. Scores are tied. As Trotters looking to get back to stop this scoring now. And there goes the foul. There goes the foul. 34 seconds to go in the game. Referee unable to blow the call on the first occasion down there, but now seeing the foul when it really gives hitters the advantage. Give hitters the advantage. It's a bunch of cheatiness now it seems to be happening here, because how in the world the referee didn't see that Sean Favre was coming on the back of Bye Bye on that occasion, but he could see the strip ball between that crowd there, so it left a lot to be answered on that occasion. Again, so leaving the Trotters fans feeling dejected by that call somewhat. So it's 34 seconds to go in the game. The scores are tied 75-75. And it takes good refereeing and refereeing with guts to really make the right call. You cannot favor any team in this last second, because an infringement is an infringement. In against your best friend, you'll have to make that call tonight. So we'll see who has the most metal going down the stretch. It will be an inbound pass to inbound. It will be a chance for Rivan to complete the 3-point play. With 34 seconds to go in this game. What is the game plan for this evening? What is the game plan? It's now 75 all. 34 seconds to go in this game. The crowd is shouting their admiration. Rivan misses and makes his first feature. Gets compliments from his teammates. Would he make his second? He marches to the feature line. Lines up good. Would he make his second? Throws the ball forward. Bounces. Shoots now. Boots. Big rebound by Bye. Cross court to Kimolaibo. There goes a foul. No foul being called. No foul being called. Much to the disdain of the players here. As Hitters with the ball now. Looking to do something. Cross court but to Marvin Davis. Marvin Davis hands off to his point guard. Bounce pass to Marvin. Marvin goes up. Misses. Big rebound by Bye, who could go all the way. Bye, hand cross court to Tambo Keynes. Misses. Big ball going still in Trotters' direction. With 3 seconds to go in the game. A timeout is needed here to restart the play. A timeout is needed. As the score clock is over. A 1-point win there for the Harmonite Hitters. A 1-point win. The game going down to the wire. Trotters getting some very hard calls. And Trotters missing that all-important last shot. A game much to the disappointment of the Trotters team coming away with a victory for Hitters. Hitters showing that they had the metal to go in the final analysis and coming with a big win here over this McKnight Trotters team. McKnight Trotters showing that they have the fight, showing they have the metal, have the determination, but unable to really put the ball in the basket when it matters most. So Hitters coming up again with a very big win. Big in the sense that Trotters made them work all the way down to the last seconds for it. And in the end, it was Hitters who coming up much to the disappointment, with a win, much to the disappointment of the Trotters fan.